The chick falls before it ever learns to fly. For one terrible second, the forest disappears. There is only rushing air, a wall of bark, and a body small enough to fit inside a human hand. Hours earlier, 12 chicks wake inside a hollow oak. The chick with an uneven tuft above its right eye has known only warmth. 11 small bodies, the soft down lining the nest, and the steady shelter of the tree. Above them, the entrance is a pale circle of morning. Then their mother leaves. She drops to the forest floor and calls upward. It is a thin, urgent sound. The chicks answer, but she does not return. She cannot carry them. She cannot feed them here. The water that will keep them alive lies beyond the trees, and every chick must reach it under its own power. One by one, the brood begins to climb. Tiny claws grip the rotten inner wall. The first chick reaches the opening, pauses in the sunlight, and jumps. Another follows. Then another. They do not fly. They fall through leaves and broken shafts of light. Their weight is slight. Their bones still yield. Their thick down and the leaf litter soften the impact. The chick with the uneven tuft remains inside. The nest that protected it through the night grows colder. Below, 11 chicks gather around their mother. One is missing. The chick climbs. Its claws slip once, then hold. At the rim, wind lifts the down along its back. Far below, its family begins to move. The chick presses both feet into the wood and lets go. Air seizes it. The tiny wings open by reflex, too short to carry its weight, but wide enough to steady the fall. Then the chick strikes the leaves. For a moment, nothing moves. The forest holds its breath. The fall is over. The journey has only begun. The mother is already leading 11 chicks toward water. She cannot wait beside the nest. Behind them, a raccoon reaches the oak, catches their scent, and begins to climb. The hollow that was safe at sunrise is already being invaded. The late chick hears its mother beyond a maze of roots. It runs toward the sound, but every obstacle is enormous. A fallen limb becomes a wall. Wet leaves slide beneath feet that have never walked before. Then the ground breaks open. A narrow flood channel cuts between the chick and the sound. Brown water presses through tangled roots. It is shallow for an adult. For this chick, it is a moving wall. It steps onto a floating branch. For the first time, it has tried to follow, and failed. The mother's calls fade. 11 chicks continue toward the swamp, while the 12th remains trapped on the wrong side. The chick climbs onto the branch again. This time, it lowers its body and grips the wet bark. The current rolls the branch, but a fork catches between two roots. For 1 second, there is a bridge. The chick runs. It reaches the far bank. The ground slopes downward. Mud replaces leaves. Its 11 siblings slip into the shallows and transform. On land, they stumble. On water, they glide. The chick reaches the bank just as the family begins to vanish behind a fallen cypress. The chick jumps again. This time, there are no leaves to catch it. Water closes over its breast and lifts the weight from its legs. Its feet begin to paddle without instruction. An unseen body moves beneath the duckweed, leaving a narrow wake across the open water. The mother turns and leads her young toward a cage of flooded roots. Flooded roots open ahead, then close around the family. The late chick squeezes through last. Inside the roots, the mother calls softly. 11 small answers become 12. The chick with the uneven tuft settles against its siblings. This morning, a hollow tree is the safest place in its world. By noon, survival requires leaving it forever. For the chick, the fall is the first test of a body shaped by generations of survival. For the swamp, 12 fragile lives have entered the water, carrying the future of the forest with them. Nature does not always begin with a first step. Sometimes it begins with letting go.